Hello students, welcome back once again. Today we are going to discuss about the last topic of our second chapter, stability of completely filled and half-filled orbitals. In this topic, we are discussing about some elements who are having an exceptional configuration other than the normal configurations which we have learned through the different principles and rules. These exceptional configurations are actually due to some specific feature like completely filled and half-filled orbitals. Let us discuss with the help of some examples. That is, if you take an example of chromium and copper. First of all, let me take a chromium element. Chromium having an atomic number Z is equal to 24. Z represents the atomic number, okay, and the expected configuration of chromium is when you write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 6, 10, we have to get 24, right? Then 3s2, 3p6, then as you know, after 3p we normally move into 4s and 4s2, then we have to come back into 3d, right? 3d, how much will come? Yes, 3d4, okay, that means 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 18 plus 2, 20, 20 plus 4, we have 24 electrons. Okay. Now, as we expect 4s2 and 3d4 as the expected electronic configuration, but in actual case, it is experimentally found that the electronic configuration of chromium is found to be this much part I will write in terms of argon. Argon is actually up to 3p6 18 is argon. Argon is a noble gas. Okay, after 18 we have 4s2 and 3d4. Instead of that, it is found to be 4s1 and 3d5. This is the actual configuration rather than what we had expected, that 4s2 and 3d4. That is, in 4s orbital and 3d orbitals, when you consider, this is the 3d orbital. 3d have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orbitals are there, and 4s 1 orbital. What is actually we expect is 4s2 is completed and 3d having a 4 electron. Instead of that, what happens? This 1 electron is lifted this way and it forms a 4s1 and 3d5 configuration. This is the actual configuration is found to be. This is actually due to two reasons. One is when it is having a half-filled configuration, its symmetry is completed. That is the one reason. One is symmetry, and another one is due to the exchange energy. These two are the main reasons behind this exceptional configuration. Let us take one more example, that is copper. In case of copper having atomic number 29, in 29 case we normally expect, I am writing after argon only, argon is up to completes 3p6, then we have 4s2 and 3d9. Okay, up to here 18 completed, then plus 2 it is 20, then 9, 29 is completed. Okay, so we are expected to have 4s and 3d orbital in which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orbitals. These are the 3D orbitals where this 4s2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one is actually incomplete. But it is expected, we expect this configuration as the ground state configuration. But actual case it is found to be this one electron from 4s2 has taken into the 3D orbital, that is becomes a 3D 10 and 4s1 configuration. That is, this becomes having one electron in 4s orbital and 3D having a 10 complete orbitals. So this gives them better stability as compared to the 3D9 or in this case 3D4 configuration. Okay children, so let me explain the exchange energy, how it helps in this case. Okay, next we shall discuss about exchange energy. So children, let me explain the exchange energy in detail, where when an orbital having a 3D4 and 3D5 configurations, what difference actually it brings about. When it is having a 3D4 configuration, that is in the d orbital, we need 5 orbitals for 3D. When there are 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons, and that is 3D4 and 3D5 case, we have everywhere 1 electrons are present in a half-filled orbitals. Okay, children, first of all let us take the case of 3D5 configuration. Okay, when an electron in the same subshell, that electron can exchange anywhere like this. One electron itself can exchange in the other orbitals of the same subshell. Okay, now in the first case, if you take first electron, this particular electron, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 exchangeable positions are there. Okay, so the first electron can exchange either to this orbital or to this orbital or to this orbital or to this orbital. So means there are 4 exchangeable positions are there for this first electron. And if you take the second electron present in it, this first electron's case we have already discussed. Now we are moving into second electron. Second electron, now you cannot take it this case because it is already, we have discussed about this can go here. Now this electron can also go here, here and here. So there are 3 exchangeable positions are there. And now exchange energy 3 are there. Now if you take the case of third electron, this is the third electron. Third electron can go here also as well as here also. There are 2 positions where it can move around. And if you take the last electron, I mean a fourth electron, this is first, second, third, and this is the fourth electron case. If you consider, this can either go here and here. So there are there is 1 exchangeable positions. So children, total if you consider 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, we get 10 comes as the total exchangeable areas. Now if you consider this 4 electron case at 3D4, first electron can go here, then here and here. So there are 3 positions. Then second electron's case, if you consider, it can go here as well as here also. This vacant orbital we cannot go or use for the exchangeable position. Okay, now plus this comes 2 and last 1 electron just go and combine. So it can have 1 more exchangeable position. So total we get 6 exchangeable positions as compared to 10 exchangeable positions in a 3D5 configuration. So we can say that 3D5 configuration has a better stability as compared to 3D4 electronic configuration. Okay, children. So that is what explains in the exchange energy. Okay, so more the number of exchangeable positions are available, the element is said to be more stable. Okay, if the electronic configuration is having more exchangeable positions, that is actually having a better stability. So 3D5 is having a better stability as compared to 3D4. Okay, children. So by this we have concluded second chapter. Okay, I hope this chapter you understood. Revise the chapter thoroughly. We will be having a test of this chapter in the coming class. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.